Now, here's the latest from Fox 11 Sports.
Could be the ham in that man sandwich.
Let's go!
All right, did you catch that? Sounds like Michelle might have come into a theater near you for the first time since Brett Favre in There's Something About Mary. It's Packers players maybe singing, maybe dancing, definitely appearing in a major motion picture. Let's watch it again.
Could be the ham in that man sandwich.
Let's go!
All right, from the left, that's TJ Lang, Clay Matthews, David Bakhtiari, Josh Shitten. There's Don Barclay in the background of the Pitch Perfect 2 movie trailer out today. This whole thing spearheaded by Bakhtiari, the linemen. They're avid fans of this movie. They always tweet about it. Clay Matthews in there as well. And through social media, Bakhtiari got in touch with the producer of the movie. And after OTAs, the group went to Louisiana for 4 days to film their secret cameo.
You know, I talked to these guys. I tried to tell them, hey, let's, keep it on the DL and be quiet. And, I had to say a couple white lies.
You'll see what we're singing when it comes out. But when they gave us the song which they wanted us to sing, it obviously was a shock, and I think everyone will get a good laugh out of it.
Being offensive lineman, we don't get exposure like that very often. Be a part of that, part of the big screen. It was a good time.
It's big stuff in my household. I'm the only one that has the T-shirt, so I got a lot of jealous kids and jealous wife over my Pitch Perfect 2 T-shirt.
I'm sure it's a nice T-shirt. Packers hope to be singing a happy song Sunday against the Vikings. Got all your coverage on Fox 11. Inside the Huddle at 10 a.m., followed by our live pregame show. Then stay tuned after the game for Locker Room Live. Hear from the team after they try to extend their win streak to 3 wins in a row. Well, St. Norbert football will have a new coach for the second straight season. Steve Opgenorth resigning today after 1 year with the Green Knights. According to a release from the school, Opgenorth was 6-4 in his first season at St. Norbert. Originally went to Green Bay Southwest. The school issuing a statement today thanking Opgenorth for his time with the team. Defensive coordinator Dan McCarthy is promoted to the new head coach, not interim head coach. He's the new head coach. Opgenorth has not returned a message from Fox 11 asking for comment. And Green Bay basketball's bid to knock off Goliath at the Kohl Center fell short, but GB's star player looked every bit the part of a future NBA player. That's at least according to a different future NBA player. Kiefer Sykes and the Phoenix, they fell 84-60 to the Badgers last night. Watch this play. This is a missed dunk, but he almost went up and over 7-footer Frank Kaminsky. Remember that dunk. Sykes came out on fire, finished with 20 points, and earned some fans. Check out this Twitter exchange from Kaminsky and Sykes. Kaminsky tweeted, "Thank God that Kiefer Sykes missed that dunk. Would have ruined my confidence as a basketball player." Kiefer Sykes responded, "Didn't get a win or make the dunk, but I'm sure it's a nice picture of the missed dunk that I can save to post when you get drafted." And Kaminsky responded, a correction, "when we get drafted," referring to Sykes as well. So a little respect between the two.
Very cool. Among the taller and the shorter players in the state.
And yeah, absolutely. And Kaminsky, widely regarded as a likely first-round pick this year. A lot of respect for Sykes.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's get a fun.
Now, here's the latest from Fox 11 Sports.
It's loud. Obviously, it deserves the respect and that all the hype that it's given.
All right, imagine you're doing your job on your first day at work, and picture this. 67,000 people are in your office yelling as loud as they can to try and get you to mess up. Hope there's room in the parking lot because they did not carpool. Rookie center Corey Lindsley, well, his office will be CenturyLink Field on Thursday night. His first start in perhaps the NFL's loudest stadium. The Packers say they've been preparing throughout camp and at practice this week with crowd noise. Communication's the key, and the center, Lindsley, keys communication. The Packers have to count on their rookie to rise above the noise.
Well, you can't protect him. I mean, he's playing center, so he's got a job to do. We feel very good about his preparation. I mean, it's his first game. I mean, you can't get around it.
I'm almost to the point where, I'm extremely confident. I'm building up. There's still a few things that I have to get right, but I'm getting there.
You never want to put too much pressure on a guy, especially a rookie making his first start. But, he's doing a solid job for us.
He's got two incredible guards on both sides of him. We're going to help him out with the calls and make sure that he's ready. But Corey's going to study hard. He's very well coached, and he's going to be ready to play.
On the defensive side of the ball, the Packers look to contain beast mode. That's this guy, Marshawn Lynch. Remember, back in 2010, the Packers reportedly almost traded for Lynch. Now he's a Seahawk. Last year he was tied for the NFL lead in rushing touchdowns. Seattle loves to lean on their ground game, meaning the Packers are hoping to contain it.
He's one of the tougher backs. He's one of the most hardest running backs in the league. He brings, explosiveness to the offense. He can cut the ball back, take it front side.
Hey, I don't think you ever completely shut a guy like that down, especially when they have multiple backs that can get it done. That's the start of their offense right there.
Marshawn's a very good stick your foot down, one plant type of guy and get upfield north and south. So, yeah, we have to do a good job with that, shutting down the edge and, forcing Russell to beat us with his arm.
Well, some injury news on the defense. Linebacker Brad Jones limited at practice today. This video from yesterday. However, Mike McCarthy said he did the work he needed to do. Jones missed the final preseason game with a quad injury. Well, the Badgers and their fans are still steaming after a late game letdown against LSU. Something of an answer today as to why so little Melvin Gordon in the second half. Turns out he has a minor hip flexor injury. Gordon was explosive in the first half, only ran the ball 4 times after the break, though. Head coach Gary Anderson saying today he was trying to be careful with his star back. Gordon saying he'll be good to go this week.
It's on me. I really got to let them know, how I'm feeling. I think I told them I was good. They probably thought otherwise, and they were probably just trying to look out for the best of me and do what they could for me because they probably thought I was just trying to, just stand there and tough it out.
And how do you spend your summer vacation? Well, the Brewers spent it in first place, but summer gotta end sometime. Cubs playing okay lately, jumping out to an early lead on the Crew. Wellington Castillo takes Jimmy Nelson out 3-0. Here comes the Crew in the 7th. Chris Davis, former Timber Rattler, with his 21st long ball of the year. Cubs would change pitchers. Very next pitch thrown is another home run. Gerardo Parra with the long ball. It's 3-2. Chicago, though, gets an insurance run. Brewers get the tying run to the plate in the 9th, but Parra strikes out. 6 straight losses. Brewers fall 4-2.
We were going through a bad week, and we need to change it, and it certainly can change in a hurry. Could change tomorrow, and we go on a good span. So we have it in us. These guys know it, and we need to start it.
Combine that with the Cardinals winning today. Brewers now 2nd place in the NL Central. First time they haven't been in first or tied for first since the beginning of April.
It can turn around, though, just as quickly, right?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Let's hope so.
That's what they need.
All right, thanks, Justin. Let's get a final check of our...
All right, we're here at the video array now. The Packers drafted 3 wide receivers. Going to get you to play Ted Thompson, Elliott Wolf for us. Break these guys down. You ready?
All right, sounds good.
All right, start off Devontae Adams, Fresno State, a little bit of a bigger wide receiver. What do you see on the tape?
Definitely a bigger receiver. He definitely has the speed. You see him just run by the corner right here. What he did really nice at the top of his route was he stuck it and really stacked the cornerback and was able to get on top of him. And now you look at him right here in the screen pass that lets you know that he has a lot of speed, and obviously breaking tackles and finding a way to get into the end zone.
Bay Area guy. He knows James Jones, kind of same height and weight. Good reviews?
Yeah, actually I talked to James about him. James told me about him a few weeks ago. They trained together, and he was saying he's a great guy, great big body guy that runs some great routes and really explosive in and out of his breaks.
I want to ask about another guy, Jared Aberderis, former Badger, did a little bit of everything in college, a lot like you. Let's take a look at him. Played some quarterback in high school, returns the passes. What do you see out of him?
Definitely. I think that he's going to be one of those shifty guys. He's built a little more like me. I think he's a little bit taller than me, but obviously you see him on punt returns. He definitely could be a big help for us here. I don't know what our situation is going to be this year, if I'm going to be able to do it, if they're going to let me do it or not. But obviously I think he broke a lot of school records at Wisconsin, and he's definitely going to be a great addition for us.
And high school quarterbacks, they know how to play wide receiver for the Packers. The other big thing going on, we talked about the draft and all the offseason activities. In the offseason is the schedule coming out. The NFL really just, man, they're doing something right when we all go crazy about the schedule. But one game I'm going to guess some people want to talk about is the opener against the Seahawks.
Can't wait.
Your thoughts on that one?
9-4-14.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. I'm excited to go back to Seattle. We all know what happened the last time we were there.
I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know how. No, but I really look forward to that game. You know, they've got what arguably one of the best defenses in the in the NFL, and I feel like we'll be ready for it when that time comes.
Well, welcome in, everybody. The NFL draft is done. The Packers are officially off the clock. I'm here with Randall Cobb. How's the offseason been? How are you doing?
It's been great. I've been good. I'm just excited to get back to work now.
Now, I was following you on Twitter. You were paying some attention to the draft, tweeting out support of your guys. Do you pay attention? You watch the whole thing? What do you do?
Not the whole thing, but definitely the first day. Watched the first day. I saw how I get drafted. And then I'll get updates on some of the other guys come through over the next couple of days.
So Ted Thompson, first time ever, didn't make a trade in the draft. So Trader Ted, not living up to his name.
Yeah.
9 new Packers heading into the team this year, trying to make this team a little better. We're going to talk about some of them, talk about the team this year,